Ever wonder what it looks like to grow an art business while having a full-time job? Today, I'm going to bring you along in a real day in my life, balancing book conservation by day and artist by night. There's some art, there's some admin. We're going to salvage some books from a wet situation, which I know sounds crazy, but that's what I did in my day job today. You're going to see that I have a lot of sticky notes, a lot of random pieces of paper, a lot of things that I have to clean up at the end of the day. If you are trying to build something creative in the margins of your days, I hope that seeing this makes you feel a little bit less alone. Pretty much every morning starts the same. I let Orla out, and then I commenced making the coffee. And I ease into my day with something small and grounding. Today, I'm flipping through one of my favorite books about printmaking. I am starting the early prep for my 2026 calendar, believe it or not, and I'm just gathering ideas, soaking in the textures, and reminding myself what kind of work I love. I'm not aiming for a grand vision yet. I'm just letting inspiration find me. After breakfast, it's off to my day job. I work full-time as a book conservator, and I'm walking my colleagues through how we'd respond to a water leak. We are using training materials, not collection items, but these kind of drills really help us stay ready. This part of my job is hands-on and collaborative. I love that even in conservation, we're telling stories, just in the language of old paper, thread, and repair. Later in the day, I get to co-work with my dear friend Stacy. We meet a couple times a week for a focused hour of work. As I've grown my business, I have really found the importance of community, and this is one of my favorite parts about running an art business. Doing this makes things less lonely, more fun, and honestly, it's how I get things done. Next up, I'm heading to a meeting across campus, and I always like to take a little extra time to notice what's growing. I work on the grounds of a botanical garden. It's a huge influence on my art. I love the textures, the colors, the patterns. They find their way into my sketchbook eventually. So now, this is what most people imagine my entire day looks like. Focused conservation treatment, tools in hand, a quiet workspace. But honestly, this is only a few hours of my day. When I'm carrying out this work, I usually have a business podcast or a course playing in the background. Today, I'm listening to a Q&A from a course called Manufacture Awesome, because yes, even while I'm conserving one book, I'm dreaming up others. At the end of the day, I like to reset my space. A clean desk helps tomorrow start off a little bit smoother. And here we are, home again. I always like to take a few minutes to decompress with Orla, who, let's be honest, is really the boss of this whole operation. We both need a little quiet after the buzz of the day, and I love getting to spend some time snuggling with my pup. And then finally, tonight I have started gathering some reference images for my calendar, and I'm starting a very loose sketch for January. I don't expect it to be perfect. It's just about showing up, experimenting, and letting the ideas take shape. This day was not perfect. None of them are. But I showed up in both parts of my life. And that's enough. If you're building something on the side, I would love to hear about it. Please leave a message in the comments. I love to hear from you, and I love to know what you're up to. And let me know what your days look like and what creative time in your life looks like right now, or what you hope it will look like in the future. And if you want to get in some creative time of your own, my video last week showed all my tips and tricks for making your very first block print. So head over there and I will show you step by step how to get a block print practice started.